I guess for me, family means checking in, making time for each other, just showing that you're thinking of them and making sure that they feel that they know someone in the world loves them and thinks about them and accepts them for who they are and where they are at that time. My dad was actually quite strict with me. My mom was a little less strict. She was a little more lenient. At the time, I felt like it was a mean thing and it was kind of like him just, being mean, but he loved me and he wanted to protect me from all of the cruelty that the world has to offer, in a sense. My dad was really quiet, but he was as supportive as he could have been at the time. It was an entirely new world to learn about and, to kind of maneuver around. And so he did the best that he could with the knowledge that he had at the time. But I didn't get a lot of pushback. It was just kind of like, I'm very new to this. I don't really know how to best help you in this, or I don't really know much about this life. So he just kind of took steps back to best learn how to accept me. My dad is a very supportive father. He's a great advocate, and he actually asked me questions. He has a business in San Antonio, so he asked me questions about ways to be more inclusive and progressive within his business. We've had talks about the bathroom and how he should work his bathrooms to make sure people feel included that are a part of the community. So he wants to do gender neutral bathrooms, so even individuals that are non-binary could also have a home and feel safe there as well. I always try to involve myself in spaces where people feel free to be themselves and exist, whatever that looks like for them. I feel like I kind of grow and evolve with the community as I learn and I meet new people that have different identities and different experiences. Just because we belong to the same community doesn't mean we have the same exact journey. So I feel like there's always places to learn and there's always, spaces to kind of fit in and be like, wow, I never realized that. We spend a lot of our lives trying to normalize our existence and having to humanize our existence. And by doing that, it's sharing our journeys and sharing our experiences with people who may not be in those spaces. When I think of hope, I think of the younger generation and seeing a lot more parents being a little bit more educated and more accepting. And so when I think of hope, I think of a future in which this younger generation is growing up and being able to just exist in all spaces without all of these pushbacks, especially children, because I see children at such a young age just being happy and existing, which I never thought was possible. It wasn't possible, I felt like, for me at that time to be that young and to exist. But now I see so many children, finding their identities and finding their lives and being supported and affirmed through that. So that gives me hope. I kind of wish someone would have told me, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to allow yourself to be happy. It's okay to not let others' thoughts of who you should be determine who you're going to be.